Oh, hey there. My name is Brittany Ricks. I'm head of marketing and product innovation, and today I'm going to be demonstrating Lynk. What's unique about Lynk compared to other smartboards is that it is a glass board and a smartboard all in one. It's magnetic, just like all of our glass boards. So if you wanted to pin up or magnetize with different magnets, your different ideas, thought starters, etc., you can do that. Or you can simply write on the glass board. So let's say that you don't want a white glass board. You can customize it with any color you can possibly imagine. You want your logo, branding, grids, charts, graphs, you can do all of that. Now we'll overview the core capabilities of the digital side of Lynk, and then we'll go into depth and detail. First, it's a touch screen. You'll be able to use a stylus or your finger. And after that, remote collaboration tool, which we'll go into and you are gonna absolutely love. Next, no clunky setup, 250 plus apps that you can use and download. And then lastly, an AI 4K digital camera. Next, we're going to talk about signing in to your Lynk. Signing in is super easy. There's multiple ways that you can do it, whether you're using it through your corporation and you have a group sign-on, or if you're going to use it through a single sign-on. The first thing you're going to do is you're going to locate the sign-in button on the very bottom right hand of your screen. You're going to click that with a stylus, and the first thing that you're going to see is a QR code that pops up on your screen. With all Lynk boards, they come with a dedicated app for individual user sign-on. You're going to take out your phone, you're going to take out your camera, you're going to scan that QR code, and that's going to sign you in to your Lynk. All right, so this is your home screen. You could easily start a meeting. You can check your calendar. You can look at all of your different apps, and you can also customize it any way you want. All right, so next we're going to talk about apps. What's so great about Lynk is that it's app agnostic. What does that mean? That means it doesn't matter if you have Microsoft, if you have a Google platform, or if you have Apple. It's going to work seamlessly across all of those. All right, so now we're going to get into our apps. So where you do that, you click on all apps to find all the apps that are currently downloaded on your personal Lynk. Let's say that you want more apps than are already listed here. You're just going to click on the App Store right here. And then from there, you're going to see a whole list of apps that you can choose from. You can either type it in through the search if you're looking for something specific, or you can just scroll down. So let's say that I wanted to download Google Classroom. All I would do is hit select Get, and it's automatically going to download into my apps. So going back to my app screen, again, these are all the ones that are already downloaded. One thing to point out is that you'll find your files and your settings apps on the screen as well. Your settings is where you'll change all of those customizations. And then lastly, the files is where if you download any images or documents, you can always find those in that app as well. Okay, now let's get into our Canvas app. So Canvas is a presentation, brainstorming, and collaboration tool, whether you're in person or remote or both. First thing you're going to do is go to your app home screen, and you're going to click on Canvas. You're going to click on that new Canvas button. And from here, you see you have different layouts that you can choose from smartboard, desktop, tablet, different sizes. We're going to go to infinite canvas here. All right, so next we're going to talk about the creative tools within Canvas. First thing we're going to do is we're going to go over here and select the drawing and writing tool. All right, next we're going to take the laser tool. So you just select right here. Let's say I want to point out a specific word. All right, this is our writing to text tool, and you'll see that once I start writing, after I'm finished, it will convert it to text. All right, next we're going to talk about the pen tool. You can actually convert handwriting into text. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my stylus here, and I'm going to write another word. Use my finger, hold down to long press, and there you can see it's converted to text. Also, let's say that you want to draw an organic shape. So I'm going to draw a circle. Hold it down, and then all of a sudden you get a true circle form. All right, next is our shape tool. So what you would do is you just click on the shape over here, click the different shape that you might want. So let's say we go with a circle. You easily make the circle. What's great about this is you can also create diagrams off of those unique shapes. By hitting the plus sign here, let's say I wanted to continue my diagram and make it go down a little bit. Easily zoom in, zoom out. That's how you use the shape tool. All right, next we're going to add images to our canvas. This is actually very, very easy to do. You're going to do it all from inside of the Canvas app here. you're gonna select this little box with the arrow. And what you're gonna see here is a box come up, Google Image Files, Brand Kit, and Templates. So we're just gonna go straight to Google Image. I'm gonna actually do search by speech to text. 2025 red carpet outfits. I'm gonna find the image that I might want. And here it's imported directly from Google. You can resize this different ways, get it exactly where you want it on your presentation. Let's say you want to add a screenshot to Canvas from a totally different app. First thing we're going to do is we're going to click on our apps. Let's say we go to YouTube. And I'm going to type in something unique in the search bar. Red carpet dress. Select down here in the menu, hit screen capture. You can capture the entire screen or you can capture a portion of the screen. So let's say I find exactly where I want to capture it. I'm going to hit capture. You can see it pops up right here where it's saving to your files. So I click on the app switch here. I'm going to go into our Canvas app. And then from here, I'm going to import. I'm going to go to my files, saved on this device. And then I'm going to select that screenshot that I just took. I can size it any way that I want, get it exactly where I want it positioned. And for all the other tools that you want to possibly use and investigate, all you got to do is click these 3 dots and you see lots of different options here. One of the great things about Canvas is you can actually collaborate in real time for anyone that's in the office or remote. So let's bring in Jesslyn. So first thing I'm going to do is show you guys dual screen. You're going to select on your dual screen down here. I'm going to press and hold on our Zoom call. You just slide it over to the side. And then next, I'm actually going to press on my canvas there. I'm going to move Jesslyn over just a little bit. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to give Jesslyn access so she can actually edit our canvas. I'm going to go right up to my canvas and I'm going to click on share. And then what I want to do is there's different options. Can view and can edit. I want to make sure that I select can edit if I want this individual to edit in real time. There's a few different ways that you can share your canvas. You can share a Canvas code or you can actually send them a link or you can share via email. Let's try the Canvas code. So when I select Canvas code, I'm going to say anyone with a link or code. And then I'm also going to make sure that can edit is always highlighted there. So Jesslyn, I'm going to read out this code to you, all right? It's 106. All right. If you notice from the very top, and you can see JJ, so that's for Jesslyn. And so now I know that she is actually in the file and she's able to collaborate real time. And as you can see, Jesslyn actually just created a square right here. She can select it, she's making it larger. I'm seeing it in absolute real time as she's making these edits. And this is how we are actually sharing and we're able to collaborate, annotate real time with Canvas. One of the great things about Lynk is that you can annotate on any app. And so I'm going to show you exactly how we're going to do that. First, I'm going to go to our browser and I'm going to type in Claris. Now that we are on the Lynk page, I'm going to show you how you can annotate anywhere on the page. The first thing I'm going to do is hold down on the right side and I'm going to pull up my annotation tools. I'm going to hold down, I'm going to pull over, I'm going to have my different pen size, the different colors. Let's say I have a customer that's trying to find exactly where the specifications are. I'm going to circle that over here. And let's say they're trying to find the documentation. I'm going to put a little arrow right here. And you can share it with anyone. All you have to do is come over here and click the share button. You can share by saving to your local folder. You can share by sending an email or cropping to save. All right, and don't forget that the best thing about the Claris Lynk is that you don't necessarily have to use the digital board at all times. You can always use the glassboard. One of the really cool things about Lynk, if you remember from the beginning, if you have individual sign-on, you all downloaded your Vibe app. You can seamlessly go to your app, you can go to the Trackpad, and I can actually control everything that you're seeing here from the screen. I can scroll down, I can pick different pages, navigate through different pages. If I'm doing a presentation and I don't want to get up and disrupt the rest of the group, I can actually control the slides. Let's say that I'm a patient in a hospital room and I want to change the different apps on the screen or control the volume. All of this can be done seamlessly through your mobile device. Every Lynk comes with a screencasting device. We call this a tap. All you do is plug it into your laptop and you tap. And then whatever is showcased on your laptop is now screencast onto the Lynk. If you wish to not screencast, you can alternatively plug your laptop or computer into these ports right here. We have an HDMI and a Thunderbolt. Once you've finished your session, depending on how your company is using it, if you've used the personal login session, you just simply click on the lower right-hand part of the screen, sign out to make sure that you sign out of your session completely. All right, and that concludes our product demonstration of Lynk, a better way to connect, collaborate, and create. Thanks for joining us today.